Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are in the gnome's basement. I have sorted our inventory and we are ready to get on to finishing Rivington. But before we do that, we should probably explore some more of the gnome's basement. And I had been wondering where this place was and where this ladder led. And then I read this and went, oh, this is actually somewhere we've already been. This is angle iron, as in the blacksmith's shop above us, and we are simply in the basement. So this ladder is going to lead us to angle iron shop, which makes a lot of sense. Also, fair warning for the episode, if I'm quiet for like 15 seconds, unusually, it's probably because I've sneezed, which is happening a lot currently. I'll try and put cuts in the video, but it really depends on how frequently it is. But anyway. Let's have a chat with these gnomes. Let's just work our way through it. Let's start with you, Lorida.
Those things are terrifying. If someone hadn't been there. But they were. And I'm here now. I'm safe.
Oh, right. This is her. How, and Philomene. Yeah, she was the other one that we found at the Grimforge. Yeah, okay. How are things between you and Philomene?
You mean after she got you to end things with me on her behalf? Awkward, in a word. She's made it quite clear she doesn't want me around. When I think about it, I'm not sure she ever did. I was foolish. I just want to be useful, but I'm not as good at this as the others. But I'll get better.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure it's a very motivating story to be like, I'll be a better terrorist, but good job you. I guess? Follow your dreams? Anyway, Nimble?
Thank God we escaped that bloody Steel Watcher. No thanks to you.
Oh, she's the one who saved us, although I think we were fine. It looked like he had it under control.
We did, but we very nearly didn't. Everything's lining up for the Iron Hands, though. Wulbren's about to put his grand plan into action.
What's with Nichols? He seems pretty agitated.
I don't know. I thought he would have calmed down after we got him away from that place, but there's something else here disturbing him.
Okay. Well, I know. In fact, I'm going to be helping with Wulbren's plan.
You are? Excellent. With someone like you on board, it can't fail.
Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. Nichols?
It stopped, but it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it?
Yes, it keeps happening. What is it?
There's something underneath the city, inside the rock. But when I ask the stone why it shakes, it only screams. I want to go home.
Ooh. So he's got some kind of connection to the Elder Brain. Like, not a full connection, but a little bit of one. Interesting. Philomene, hello.
Now you've spoken to the big man? Good to see you. Never thought I'd meet you again, let alone fight on the same side. Glad we both made it out of Grimforge alive, and that I didn't have to use that rune powder to make a point.
Glad I could defuse the situation.
Funny. You're gonna need that sense of humor here. I overheard you're gonna be helping us fight the good fight. Knew I would have regretted blowing you up. Better get on with it then. Wulbren wouldn't have put his trust in you for nothing.
Okay. There was another question.
Back again. You stick around like smoke powder stink. Make yourself useful or make yourself scarce.
Rude. Okay. In here we have Thula.
Gonna help us clear those watchers from the streets?
That's the plan. I'm not comfortable with the collateral damage though.
That bomb will save a lot more people than it kills. Trust me. I've seen what those watchers can do.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Who else have we got here? Nichols. And I think we spoke to Dulbars and Hoggy. So I think we're done. Cool. Right, I guess we're going to leave then.
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Okay, now I can head up. And I am now in Angle Iron's house, I guess, or shop. Wait, this must be Angle Iron. Oh, this is the other side of Angle Irons, the one where he came from. Ooh, okay. Well, let's do a little sneaking, shall we? His journal. It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from old Gossoon, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that brought the Rivington rat in yesterday is the third weapon of infernal iron I purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've ever seen since I've been here. Of course I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while, but that is not something I am willing to do. Mama Angle Iron didn't raise any fools, but still I have to wonder, where are these diabolic weapons coming from? Ooh, okay. So, there's a lot more infernal iron weapons coming in, which would imply there's a lot of devils around. Interesting. Anything in the wardrobe? Nope. Okay. Into the Feywild. Excerpt from what appears to be an unpublished memoir. I called my name out into the darkness, and nothing came back, not even an echo. That was the moment that I knew I was truly alone, that I, Gildro Angle Iron, would have to find a way to confront myself, accept myself, and fundamentally embrace myself for exactly who I was. And it was the Feywild that would teach me how. He's had an interesting life. Level up your life. Life going down a latrine. Wondering why nobody likes you. Losing out in love. Wondering what's wrong with you. The short answer is nothing. You're just lacking a little charisma. It's a common misconception that charisma is something you're born with. The truth is, charisma can be learned, and by purchasing this book, you've just taken the first step on the path to becoming the best version of you. Okay. And then rune powder and the modern gnome. This extremely wordy treatise supposes that the possibility of creating rune powder, the mythical explosive documented in the gnomish legends. I asked my most renovated and prestigiously talented audience to suppose the following. Rune powder as we know it may no longer exist at our particular space-time environment, but it must absolutely exist within our minds, both singular and collective. Now I think we've landed upon a fascinating bit of philosophy. Think, of the following formula. Thought plus behavior equals action. Then why not the following? Thought plus idea equals action. With our knowledge of rune powder's unique properties, why can't we, the reader, myself, anyone with an interest, really not manifest that which we can imagine? Consider the following. Sounds a bit weird, but obviously it worked because they got rune powder. Alright. Iron Hand gnomes are grievances. All know that the primal source of the mechano-magical method and measurement is Gairdral Ironhand, gnomic deity of militant artifice. You say Ironhand? Wait a second. Oh, you're Angle Iron, not Ironhand. Okay. For generations, of course, an Ironhand clan. That's where I was like, I knew that name from somewhere. Yes, very obviously, the next line tells me where I know the name from. For generations, the Ironhand clan reverently toiled in their Baldur's Gate workshops, creating intricate devices of precision and beauty, crafting in peace alongside the sweatshops of lesser artisans. Sometimes, in their generosity, the Ironhands even shared their methods with these others. But then did the adherents of the thief god Gond, in their hubris, found a house of wonders and arrogate themselves to the labour and credit of all mechano-magical works in Baldur's Gate. And many gnomes did join the Gondians to their shame. And the voice of Gairdal spoke to Wolverforce Bongal and said unto him, Suffer not these Gondians to steal thy livelihoods. And so Wolverforce spake out against the Gondians, citing the flaws and errors in their shoddy works, rightly extolling the superiority of the creations of the Iron Hands. In response, the Gondians in their enver and choler did utter vile slander and calumny against the Iron Hands, and Wilberforce was wroth. There followed the death of Wilberforce in the unfortunate rune powder incident, and the Iron Hands, with the complicity of the Flaming Fist, were driven from the city into woeful exile. Okay. Letter from the Fulfilled Heart. Dear Master Angleiron, I'm exceedingly sorry to report that we're still unable to find someone who may be willing to meet with you. The men and women of the city can be so awfully picky sometimes. Might I suggest you try submitting a portrait that presents you in a different light? Not that there's anything wrong with a blacksmith, but I wonder if that might be one of the prejudices we are unfortunately running into where the tastes are concerned. Of course, we won't stop trying to arrange something for you. As we like to say at the Fulfilled Heart, there are no lost souls, only those who've yet to find their home. Yours encouragingly, Maestro Heartstrom. So there's a dating service, but they can't find anyone who is willing to date a blacksmith. Okay. Dearest Gildro. My dearest darling Gildro, your last letter left me rather concerned. I think it's time you seek some professional counsel for your melancholy. Such things can't be left to brew away unchecked. You've always been a sensitive soul, and I know her heartbreak has always hurt you more than you let on. There's no shame in seeking a little aid, is there? I'm always here for you, you know that, but I'm no expert when it comes to these things, and I think you should be able to find someone who is. I say this with all the love in the world. Please at least think about it. Love always, Mama. Alright, well, that's more into his life than we were expecting to get. Unstealth? Unstealth?
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Unstealth. There we go, we're standing up again.
Can't slow down.
Took a couple of attempts.
Blood here.
Now,
Not yet dried. And no sign of the smith.
wait, there's blood and no sign of the smith? Oh no, a bloody message. Oh no. A note written in blood. The parchment is cheap and smells faintly of iron and smoke. I was soured and salted the smith for you, and yet you dared not devour him. I will not let his bittered meat spoil, not when Baal could savour it. Oren. Oh no. He's dead. That is not good. That's definitely not good. I have some bad news. Ex-Vic Yap. Or good news? I guess the shop is yours.
Gildra? Oh, no. Just you again? How can I help you?
Well, you're expecting Gildro Angleiron, the smith.
Yes, that's him. He's usually the first one in, but he's not shown up today. It's not the same without the sound of his bellows in the back. And his stories. He tells the best stories. Do you know him?
I do. He's not coming back.
What? Don't joke about that. He'll come back. He always does. He's probably just gone to get more coal for the forge or visit one of the ore mines.
He's dead.
And no obituary in the Gazette? Impossible. I don't know why you're insisting on spreading these nasty thoughts, but I'll ask you to kindly keep them to yourself. Now, is there anything you'd like to buy? If not, move along.
But, like, I have... Sure.
Not for you to worry about.
Okay. Yeah, we found a letter, though, saying he's dead. Okay. Well, that's odd, but she wouldn't accept it, but that's okay. It's also odd that he's dead. That is extremely worrying for many people that we meet along the way if we're going to have them randomly die. Also means if we want to buy anything, we got to buy it right away. Talking of buying things, I believe that there is a cat up here, which we have already spoken to, that potentially may have some magical items. That's what I've been told. So, you know, I would be remiss not to investigate. So let's do that. Cat, where are you? Oh no, it flew off, didn't it? Yeah, it left. Wait. So it won't have magical items for me. Also, I'm clicking on... Oh dear, I'm having real trouble because it's not letting me click on the roof. There we go. Is the cat gone? I think the cat is gone. In which case, I don't believe we're able to get those items either, if that was the one that was selling them. Huh. Okay, well, in that case, let's head to camp. Right, so in camp, we want to do some quick swapping out of party members. So, let's take out probably Karlak. I think she's probably going to be the least involved party member in the bits going forward, so let's take her out right now.
Soldier?
Stay.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Next up, I really wish his outfit would like load in every time. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I guess it's not loading in because it thinks that he's not visible or something to the camera, because it seems to be based upon where I position the camera, whether it's visible or not. It's obviously a bug, but anyway. Next up, we need to get Shadowheart. Hello, Shadowheart.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her.
Hey, you both turned your back on gods. Huh. Join me.
All right, some company wouldn't...
Yep. Right, and now we are going to leave the camp.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Ooh, that updated the quest. Okay. So what does it say? Find the Sharon Lookout. Ah. Okay. Well, that's exactly where I'm going. To Rivington. And then we're going to head this way. And we're going to go and speak to, I believe I've been told it's Ferg we need to speak to here. So, let's see if we can find him. Oh, there he is. So if I wander past, does it trigger something?
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word if you will.
Aha.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
You're a Sharon, aren't you? From Shadowheart's cloister?
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
No, we're happy with this. Let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
Okay. So, I believe that's all we had to do for her quest, is simply come here, speak to them, and that now activates the next part of her quest. Cool. So let me just do a quick companion check. So yours is obviously confront Lord Gortash, so that's like fine. House of Grief. Wait for Mizora to be in contact. I don't know. Go to Sharessa's Caress, Cazador's Palace, seeking another means of defeating the Elder Brain. Interesting. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to go to camp. I'm going to ditch Shadowheart because we're not in the lower city yet, so there's no point bringing her along. And we're going to bring some other companions into the area just to see if there are any quests with them. Now, I don't know if they're going to be, but it's something that we should do anyway.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
The Sharons are using a place called the House of Grief as cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Oh, that's, I guess, if you find the House of Grief without speaking to Shadowheart.
Almost pleasant
Okay.
traveling with company. If you ignore... If you're sure.
Yes, stay. Cool. Next up, we're gonna take Jaheira out. The only reason is I think she might have something. I have nobody's told me about anything, but she's kind of like, you know, the High Harper, as it says at the top, but also a hero of Baldur's Gate. So let's take her.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should Great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not, she was very loud.
Okay, join me.
As you wish.
Right. Leave. We'll wander around. Just seeing if we get like a voice line or something. I don't think she's going to have anything. I don't believe her or Halsin actually have any quests from this point, but I just want to see if there was anything that would trigger. So, that's fine. Because these aren't like... I was going to say they're not real companions, but I guess it would be more correct to say they're not main companions, right? Like, Jaheira and Halsin are very, very optional. Like, these guys are optional, but like, not quite as much as these two.
Watch it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe.
I completely missed that. Could you, like, go back and do that again? Watching gods, I never thought I'd be happy to see the city again, much less dispel it. The Harper safe house I spot is at the bridge of Worm's Crossing, the Danthelon dancing axe. What are you hoping to find there again?
Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. We'd like to know what they've done with it.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, I guess she does have a quest. I was incorrect. Okay. Wait. It turned out to be a trap? Have I already been there? Okay. Alright. Good job, us. Okay, Astarion, wait here.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
Stay.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt.
Stay.
It sounds...
Right. So he's going to stay here. I'm going to briefly bring Halsin with us. Hello.
Oakfather preserve you.
And maybe the Force be with you too.
Then you'll have...
Right. Oh, he needs to level up. It's been a while, huh? Okay. So what level is it just level 10? It's probably just level 10. Okay, let's have a look here. So he gets a level 5 spell slot. Improved Wild Strike. He gets a new cantrip. He's able to turn into a Diplophosaurus. And he's also able to wild shape into various Myrmidons. Oh, okay. I guess you can have out of these, like, poison spray, probably. Well, no, let's go with resistance. It might at least be useful. Okay. And now it is time to jump back to here.
Nearly there now.
Ah, hello.
You can see the city. For a while, after the shadow curse was lifted, I felt hope in a way that I hadn't felt in years. I thought that nature would heal and balance between it and civilization could be restored once and for all. Yet since we neared the city, I've seen more and more signs that I was being naive. Refugees, orphans, the downtrodden, all being left behind. If such sorrows are the fruits of civilization, perhaps there can be no true balance between it and nature.
What do you mean?
Look around us. You will not have to search for long to see exactly what I mean. That poor girl, Yenna. This city will devour her as sure as any wild predator would do. Be it through malice or just neglect. Her fate will be sealed by this place. Society should be judged based on how they treat their most vulnerable. Baldur's Gate may deserve harsh judgment from what I've seen so far.
What do you think could be done to help?
I wish I knew. Truly. A problem for another day, perhaps. I just hope there is another day. At least we took Yenna in off the streets. But there are many more out there.
Okay. Cool. So his was less a quest and more of a critique of like nature versus a city. And also a different druid opinion than like Jaheira. Which is kind of cool. Right, let's switch to Halsin. Head back to camp. And we'll drop him off. The reason I switched to Halsin is then he spawns next to us.
Oakfather preserve
and I can do this.
Wherever you need me, I'll be right.
I love that we took him to the city when I hate it here, and then I went, alright then, well, you're staying at camp. Okay, so next up, I'm actually going to leave Will behind as well, temporarily. Hello.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Actually, you know what? Let me go get Karlach back. I've realized I made an error in judgment.
Hey, soldier.
Yes.
Help.
I need something from Karlach. I also need something from, yes, I also need something from Astarion. Let me just see here. Okay, cool. Right, so I need that first and foremost. And I also need that. Cool. The rest of this, actually, I'll send these to you. Those to camp. That'll probably give us a lot of, well, it didn't give us a lot of weight. I'm also going to send those to camp for now. We'll sort this all out later. But I think that's... Oh, and that to you? Oh, yeah. That also needs to go to you. Oh, it's too heavy? Wait, how heavy is it? 50. Oh.
Let me guess, you need something.
That's not too heavy.
This ought to be good.
That's not too heavy at all. It's only 50. Why does it say it's too heavy? Alright, I'm going to send it to camp
The pride of the gate.
And then I'll manually put it into our inventory. Jaheira.
Work to be done.
Over here. I would want you to pick up that. Okay. Let's figure this out. There's a two-step process here. Yeah, so we'll give you one of those. And then we'll open that. So you've got a weight... Well, I know that you've got enough weight to carry it by far.
Such authority.
But let's see. Actually, I'm going to chuck that to you.
Defender of the
just to see whether we can. Let's open that. Move you over here. Yeah, it's actually him I want over here. Oh, yeah. The jumping to move quicker only works when we're playing as somebody who has increased jump distance. Right. There we go. Open this. Then we're going to open the backpack. There we go. Do a little select like that. And move over. Boom. Right, now if I have a look at his stuff, oh look at that, it wasn't too heavy. I'm shocked. Right. Maybe it was too heavy to like chuck or something? Cool. Now I can send this back to camp. Right. Dear.
Can't give up
okay,
now.
So, oh yeah, Will. I need stuff off of you as well. Oh, I did need that on Jaheira. So really still say it's too heavy? Really? Like, maybe it's too... Maybe you need to be, like, right next to somebody to be able to do it. Is that it? No. Well, wait, I can give it to Karlach. She's the only person who's got enough weight carrying capacity to hold this thing that anyone has enough weight carrying capacity to hold. How weird. Anyway, right, send it to camp. That's going to be sent to you. That's going to be sent to you. Right. Wait, that can go with it.
Whatever it takes.
So, with this one. There we go. Ah, inventory management. You gotta love it. Right. So now, Will, wait.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Stay.
Are you sure?
Stay.
And just...
Right. Now, Karlak. Let me double check I got everything off of you. I did indeed. Right. Karlak.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
Stay.
interesting times.
Hey, soldier.
Hey.
Really? Oh.
Right.
Let's be on my way.
Then, we're gonna grab... where are we? Lae'zel. Let's jump down this way. Right, hello.
How can I?
Join me.
It is done.
Okay. Then we're going to jump over this way, and we're going to grab the last party member, who is going to be Gale. Because it was talking about gaining knowledge, and I was like, oh yeah, we could bring Gale to do this.
How can I help? With...
Right. So there we go. We now have Gale in our party. So why did I take all the bags? Well, I took the bags so that I can give them to people. So one of those should go to you. Oh, I've just realized.
Let's get going.
Gale.
How can I help?
Wait.
I question the wisdom of...
I spent so long doing that I forgot something else. I never took the bag off of Astarion. Okay.
Hello, my...
Travel.
Lead.
Yes. No, you're only here to give me your bag. Then we shall move on.
I've got a long road ahead.
Right. Over this way. Hello.
Go ahead. I'm lit. There's room.
Have to keep going.
Okay. Wait.
What can I... Darn.
Okay.
It sounds...
That's fine. I really want a better way of managing inventory in this game. But I know that there is never going to be a better way of managing all these inventory and moving party members because it's designed for the 4-player co-op. And with 4-player co-op, this makes a lot of sense. With, you know, with the way we're doing it, does not, like with a single player, does not make a lot of sense. But it's a compromise, as far as I can tell. So, we'll live with it, mainly because there are no other options. Alright, I'm just going to send it to Lae'zel, whatever.
Nuggets will be done.
So this one, yeah, that one's going to go there. You?
Call and I answer.
Yours is going to go there. What's this? Demon Spirit Aura? Ah, yeah. And then Gale, yours is going to go there and there. You had a ring on you? The Ring of Blink. Oh yeah, of course, we got that. What is it? At the end of your turn, roll a d20. On 11 or higher, you vanish into the ethereal plane. While there, you can't be harmed or seen in this world. Oh, when you do vanish, your presence here is a representation of the location you'll come back to. Oh, cool. Right.
What to do?
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to quick save. Just because now we've done a lot of inventory. And we're going to go back to the city. Still broken. Alright. Well, then we're going to quick save again. But we're quick saving here purely so we can press the quick load button, which will then allow us to have a portrait for Gale. Which was also my fix generally for when inventory didn't work, so maybe it'll fix that bag, not that we need to. Yeah, for some reason it seems to think the bag is a lot heavier than it is. It's only 50, but it seems to be like, no, it's heavy. Wonder if it's something to do with like a container with, maybe there's like container within container issues or something. Although we don't have that there, but anyway. Yeah, they did fixes for things at one point, so I'm wondering whether it's something to do with that. Does that look like an area to you? Up here and then over here? Oh, it'd actually be even higher. Doesn't look like an area to me, but it doesn't not look like an area. I just want to see if the camera will go there. Yeah, camera will not go there. Okay, cool. We'll just teleport back to Rivington then. Right, so I guess first we're going to do Jaheira's quest, which is... or somewhere we've already been. So, Geraldus survived. Danthelon's dancing axe. Where is that? We've been there, apparently. Must be up here, right? Danthelon's dancing axe. Ah, we haven't been there. But that's okay. Oh, was it one of the... it must be one of the ones on the Harper note, maybe? And that's how we know it's... yeah, that's how we know it's one of these places. Okay, that makes sense. That's how we know that they were killed. I don't know, maybe. Or we just walked close enough to trigger it. Right. Well, now that we're here, I guess we should do this place properly. We'll leave Shures's Caress for right this second. Let's speak to the shop. Wait, did we... I don't think we ever spoke to you.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
He sells fish. Alright. Sure. Hello. What do you sell?
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Okay. You sell other things. You do sell dye, which is kind of cool, but nope, don't need any of that. Right. Hello.
Why are some people so strange about Shures's Caress? It's just sex.
Okay, hello.
People are just walking into Shures's Caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
Okay, hello.
Oh, we're not queuing for Shures's Caress. Not yet, anyway. Head on in.
Ah, okay. Well, moving on. Hello.
Why is everyone acting so normal? The Absolute's armies are coming. We need to stock up.
If you're here to shop, just buy what's needed, all right? Some people are panic buying. Let's not add to the problem.
Okay, sure. I won't add to the problem. Hello.
Butter. Oh, honey.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
You have any potatoes? He does. Oh. Cool.
If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
Cool. Over here. Who have we got? Ooh. Yes, another Dragonborn.
I'm not doing anything. I mean, good day to you.
Good job. You're not shifty at all.
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Shures's Caress? I only deal with referrals.
Oh. Okay then. Keep moving our way along. So we're going for that building. Hello, you.
I'd love to chat, but I've got a suit to find. Who knew buying something so simple would take the bones of a day?
Okay. Hello.
You have got to check out Danthelon's dancing axe. Their leatherwork is amazing.
Okay, will do. Hello.
Excuse me, we're discussing steel watcher gyromatics. A topic beyond your understanding, I imagine.
Sure. Hello.
The armor was a bargain.
Are you a Steel Watcher fan too? If so, we meet here every day to discuss their mechanics.
Uh-huh. Hello.
My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
Right. Hey, another shop.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian.
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. any job.
Ah, wink wink. You got tools for that type of job. Well, I also have a whole shop's worth, but you also have some holy water? You have tools for killing the undead? Weird.
Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
What, you mean nothing I bought? Yeah, that'll go a long way to fixing it for me. Is this the way in? I think it is. Alright. Let's let ourselves in here then.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
It's stolen?
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason.
Okay. Hello.
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
Okay, it's a bear, which I'm not allowed to click on. Alright, well. Hello.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
Oh, you can turn off the charm, Entharl. He's with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key.
Pleased to meet you, Harper Entharl.
You seem a nice sort, so I'll assume the insult was accidental.
Entharl's no Harper, and claims no love for those who are. But he's been known to shelter us when we need it.
Enthal has been known to charge rent. Harpers have been known to ignore him. Now go on. The short father may send me an actual paying customer today.
But I am a paying customer, potentially.
To buy? You're already my favorite.
Okay. What have you got? Arrow of Aberration Slaying, Arrow of Dragon Slaying. Yep, we buy those. Psychic Resistance Potion? Yeah, I think we could probably stretch to buying that. What else have we got? A bow. The Blightbringer. Attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon receive a plus 1d4 bonus to attack and damage rolls. What did gnomes and dwarves ever do to you? When this weapon lands a critical hit, it also slows the target creature. Conducting a series of increasingly sick rituals involving the ashes of a gnome and silkworms fed fat on the corpse of a dwarven cleric, the goblin shaman Kuruk Red Rats created this deadly bow. Okay, so I assume this is mostly useful at the factory, where it sounds like there's going to be a bunch of goblins. Not goblins. Gnomes? Yeah. Nah, we're not going to buy that. Harmonic Jeweler. Ooh, what's this do? You make your performance checks. Success granting your melee weapon attacks additional damage equal to your charisma modifier. Oh-ho! We know somebody who could use that. Okay. That is potentially good for will. I'll buy that. What else have you got? Nope. Nope. Not buying any of your +1 garbage. Horns of the Berserker. You gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls when attacking creatures that have already taken damage. Okay. Unarmed and melee attacks will deal an additional 2 necrotic damage as long as you don't have your full health. If you don't deal any damage this turn, you take 1 to 4 necrotic damage at the end of your turn, so you can trigger Bloodthirst. Okay. This was created by a designer and an enchanter who were going through a messy divorce at the time. As such, the armor is filled with active, aggressive rage. It also makes you feel as though you've wasted the last 10 years picking up after a complete tit. That could be the perfect helmet for us, actually, because it is not armor. And it gives an extra necrotic damage to our melee attacks, which is very nice. and they attack +2 damage when attacking creatures who've already taken damage. That's perfect, because we want people to already be threatened before we attack them, so that works. It's perfect. Nope. Oh, what's this? Garb of the Land and Sky. While using Patient Defense. Ah. It's a monk weapon. It's a Kushugo weapon, in fact, it says in the description. Alright. Any other good equipment? Ooh, a cloak. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the cloak activates, granting enemies disadvantage on attack rolls that target the wearer. This effect lasts until the wearer takes damage. Okay, I understand. So, on your turn, it activates. You then grant enemies disadvantage on attack rolls against you. When an enemy hits you, that disadvantage goes away until your next turn. Yeah, it's probably worth buying. I don't know, we don't have that many cloaks. Gauntlets of the War Master. Targets have disadvantage on saving throws against your maneuver and weapon attacks. Don't have that many of those. It would only be good for Lae'zel. And then Snow-Dusted Monastery Gloves. Your unarmed attack steal doesn't matter, we don't have a monk. Okay, so you want 2,000 for this. Alright. Easy. Right, I guess we'll leave. Oh, I'll buy your potion of speed and your health potions as well, actually. There we go. Perfect.
A pleasure. Jakira needs more friends like you.
Okay. These can go in here. This could be for us, I suppose. How does it look? I mean, our current one is very majestic, and this is not that good. So let's see. No, style-wise, nah. How about you, Jaheira?
Elders and learn.
There we go. You can have that little cloak on. That's fine. What else did we buy? Ah, yes, the Horns of the Berserker. So, these should be pretty good. What do they look like? That is truly awful. That is just ugly. That's fine. We'll take it off. That's okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't think we bought anything else that's needed to go to anyone right now. I mean, that's going to go into our box forever. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. Yeah, let's do a little sort. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm going to click on the bear. I'm not allowed to, but I'm going to click on the bear. Okay. Also just seeing, is there a way somewhere else here? No, we got a key to something. Oh, it's probably to those doors.
Tempers are rising.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to reload. I'm not taking -5 with somebody who has, like, all that money. If I want to sell something to him, I want him to like me. At least buy that +5. But why is the bear not allowed to be clicked on? That's the more confusing thing. Why is the bear off limits? I should have done this before the reload. Okay.
Alright, time to skulk about.
Why are you sneaking around? Alright. Well, we might reload again. Click on the bear.
A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before it's...
Why was that off limits? I don't understand. It was off limits to look at the bear? Because that's what we were doing there. Huh. Interesting. Maybe there's something later that'll make that make sense. Like we have to find all the cave bears that were killed young. Because we saw another one earlier. But, no, I don't know why. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Downstairs. There's also a button here. That opened that door? Yeah, okay. Cool. Right. Down here? The Harpers seem alive. The reason I'm a little bit confused is that if I go down to here, Meet the Harpers. Wait, did that not say that the Harpers were dead? Yeah, there we go. It turned out to be an ambush by doppelgangers. Did it? Because everyone seems awfully here right now. Okay. Right, let's get ambushed. Hello.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Oh,
Jaheira's
yes.
meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Remain silent and wait for Jaheira's signal? Yeah, let's do that.
The problem with Marcus, of course. We didn't end on the best of terms.
Oh! Okay. At least we get a surprise round. That's good. Our new hat, what does it do? Extra damage, as long as I don't have full health, and if the creature is already taking damage, I do extra damage. Okay, cool. Or, no, I have an extra +2 to my attack roll. Never mind. Let's figure this one out. Well, given that I can't get any damage on any of these ones to start with, I'd say that our plan is walk here. Stab. Now, it means the second attack should have a +2, as long as we hit the first one. Nice. Look how many dice rolls we get here. It's great. So that's the extra necrotic damage. We get extra acid damage. And then, let me just see. So that was main hand attack. Wait, so that was only our main hand attack. Why did our offhand attack miss? It must have missed, maybe? Or maybe main hand attack includes the offhand attack? Oh no, there you go. Oh, it must be main hand attack hits and then the offhand attack is an auto hit. Oh. At least looking at how it's done there, right? Because it's rolled second lot of damage. Oh no, it does roll a second lot of damage. Okay. Never mind. So rolling a separate attack roll for each thing. No, so it's 26. It's 20, 20. Yes, yeah, so it rolled a separate attack roll for this one. So I get 7 + 2 + 4 + 2. And then this one is 12 + 2 + 4 + 3 + 5. Okay. Maybe if I attack again, I will get another +2. Let's do it. Okay, so that was Seeking Blood. There you go, an extra +2 on that one. Aha! So that was the Seeking Blood +2 is from our, yeah, that is from the extra damage. But what's interesting about this is that only applied on the second round. So this was all treated as they are taking no damage until this action had finished, right? Because this was a main hand attack, and the main hand attack, the whole lot of this is one attack. So if we want to get optimal attack rolls, what we have to do is offhand attack first, then main hand attack. Because if we offhand attack first, then that one is only one attack taking the normal attack, and then the other two have +2. Okay. A little bit odd, but that's fine. Geraldus? Okay, what does Hunter's Mark do? I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out in a second. They're all missing their turn due to being surprised and stabbed. Hello. So, Hunter's Mark Quarry. Well, Take an additional 1 to 6 damage if the spellcaster hits it with a weapon attack. Okay, cool. You don't really need to use anything too much here. I probably should have summoned a familiar or an elemental or something at some point, but yeah, I think I'm just happy to hit you with damage. Oh, what's Mind Reader? Ranged attacks have disadvantage against this creature. Oh, okay. Or maybe I just go for this one. Yeah, kill him. Perfect. That was actually pretty good.
I thought we were going to be friends.
Jaheira? You're not able to get in range here, unfortunately. Dash is going to be a full action for you, so we don't want to do that. We could wild shape into something that has a better, yeah, has better stuff. I don't think we want to do that. Let's walk over here and Vine Whip this. I can hit you, right? Yeah. Let's do this. Then Thorn Whip. Oh, missed. Well, it was worth a try.
Time to strike.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just working out what I want to do with you here. What was this one? Blur, Ancient Grudges. No, so probably Dash, if we could. We're out of range of that one, I think? Yeah. Attack.
Let my name be known.
Okay, knocks him off balance. We're then gonna hit. Then gonna action surge. We're then gonna hit. And then we're gonna hit. Or not, I guess. Although it hasn't counted as an attack yet. There we go. Now you're dead. Okay. And then I'm gonna use Misty Step to go up here. Cool. Ladder. Walk over this way. And we're going to do an offhand attack. Cool. So that offhand attack, just to prove it. Also, we're now doing sneak damage as well on that. The offhand attack does not have Seeking Blood. But if I attack here... we crit. That's amazing. But you'll see that that one has Seeking Blood, as does the second part. That one also has Seeking Blood. So it's more optimal to do it that way. Or it is optimal to do it that way. It's not more... Anyway. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, cool. Reapplies Hunter's Mark. Okay. Oh, I guess you can reapply without it being like a full cost. Like it's only a bonus action to reapply. Or maybe you can do it at will. Hey, you just ambushed Jaheira. That's shocking. Does that mean she doesn't get a turn? No, what does it mean? Attack rolls have advantage on this creature. Okay. Hit it. Okay, cool.
Let me recite their demise.
Chuck some fire at it. That's amazing. Okay. I don't know. Like, run down here and hit it.
My fury.
Yeah, that seems good.
Morhorn's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead?
Hello.
Did I get it right?
Shaluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead, evidently. Doppelgangers.
And they're not just working with the cult. Hi, Harper. They're part of it. Baalists, I think.
Sworn to Orin the Red, yes. We've already had the pleasure. Go on.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Kelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said... It said... that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and... I had no choice!
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice. And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! Hi, Harper! Please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper, when you could still live as anything else?
Okay. Well, this is Jaheira's choice. She's the High Harper. So, like, I don't see why we need to overrule her here. But, yeah, it's interesting that she's like, she's taken all of what you said and she's gone, okay, well, you did have a choice. You could have fought against these doppelgangers. You could have not lured us here. You could have not risked these other people's lives. So, I mean, that's fair. Well, you're acting like this is his fault, it's yours. I do like number three, not because it's what I want to say, but because I think it would be fun. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to say she's right, Geraldus. We'll just back her up. Yeah, you did your part, go live your life.
This work isn't for everyone, boy, and there is no shame in that. Go home to your mother, and leave the task to us.
Yes, High Harper.
Just Jaheira to you now. Go on. I have all the help I need.
Wow. Cold. But, yeah. It definitely shows how she is actually in charge of the organization, which I think is kind of cool. Oh, and he's off. Look at that. Speedy on the minimap. Where does he go? Whoa. Just off to the edge. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Next time we're going to loot the bodies, and we're going to see what's going on here. And then maybe to Sharess's Caress. There's still a lot more we need to explore in there and in the rest of this area. So, yeah, I'm excited. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.